Oh, what a great start, starting with a cough. It's not COVID, it was just one of those, you know, when you have a sip of water and it lingers. But good morning, good afternoon, morning. It is 6:15 in my world on Thursday what date are we on? Is it going to even tell me? 14th of April, meaning we are officially exactly a month away from the shoot, which is, oh my god, crazy. Absolutely crazy how fast it's coming around. It's starting to get to that point now where the anxiety is kicking in. Not because I'm not anxious to do the shoot, it's just the anxiety of being your best. And yeah, I remember this last time, it's like that, oh my god, you know, it's really, yeah, I'll talk about that more in this week's episode. But I wanted to vlog today because today is a rest day. Now, my rest day food has changed. I was quite surprised with my changes this week, because if you watched the last few vlogs, I talked about the fact we were going into a reverse. So that is what I assumed we were doing. So my perceptions were that we were just going to reverse calories up slowly, leading up all the way up to the shoot and beyond. That was what I thought we were doing. So on check-in day, I was kind of expecting to either see my food stay the same, or potentially increase, or a cardio reduction, or something like that. You know, that was what I was expecting. And what we've actually done is kept everything the same from like a training and cardio and steps perspective, kept my training day food the same, but my rest day food has actually dropped. So I was a bit confused, like, why have we dropped rest day food? Like, I'm not complaining at all, because it kind of means that we're pushing things, and that's what we agreed, that we need to still push things. I still do have fat loss to do, realistically, but at the same time we want to keep that positive training response which is happening from the training day food, I think. So we've kept training day food the same, but rest day food has dropped. I think roughly it's dropped by about 20 to 25 grams of carbs, so like 80 to 100 calories roughly. Again, I don't know what the calories are overall, I don't know what the macros are overall, but I know that my carbs are not particularly high today at all, comparative to what they have been. They're probably at the lowest, if not near enough the lowest they've ever been. So my calories won't be particularly high either, because I don't have much fat in my diet today either. It's not bad, it's not low, but it is low-ish for me. So I thought I would show you a full day of eating on my lower carb, or low carb, I guess saying lower carb doesn't make it sound very clickbaity, but low carb rest day, and take you through that. So it is Thursday. Thursday is a busy day for check-ins for me. So I've done my 40 minutes of cardio already on the Stairmaster. I've just got back and showered, so I'm gonna go make my coffee now. That first one, oh, very excited for it. Go make my coffee, crack on for a good few hours of check-ins, and then I shall see you at meal number. Whew. So it's now 8:10, and I've been cracking on flat out with check-ins since we last spoke, so for an hour and a half, so to speak, something like that. So I'm now going to go and make meal one, because one, I'm starting to get a bit hungry. I don't really think I can hold it off much longer, and two, I'm starting to get to that point where my focus is starting to go a little bit, so I know that I need food for my brain, if not my body. So what I'm going to do is make my meal one. So meal one on my plan is actually 40 grams of cream of rice, 40 grams of whey, and 10 grams of dark chocolate. But what I'm going to do is I am actually going to switch that meal and have my meal 4 instead. Now Vic said to me that she wants me to have a good carbohydrate based meal first thing, reason being, one, just for my general productivity and energy levels throughout the day, but also there is apparently some scientific studies to show that if you have carbs in the morning, you'll absorb your carbs better in the day. She explained the science to me, I just smile and nod and go, yeah, I'll do that. So I am going to obviously stick with that and have some a good carbohydrate based meal, because I've only really got 2 quote unquote higher carb meals in the day, which is meal 1 and meal 4. So I'm going to have meal 4 now. So meal 4 is 130 grams of chicken, 10 grams of honey, and 40 grams of uncooked rice, or I can substitute it for cream of rice if I'm wanting that, because it's the exact same macro profile, 40 grams of uncooked rice to 40 grams of cream of rice. And my sweet cravings today are like, yeah, I want cream of rice. So what I'm going to do is just have the chicken on its own. It does not bother me doing that at all. I've done that for certain years. People might think that's weird, but that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm actually going to do, pro tip for you, is I'm going to go put my chicken in the air fryer now. I then need to go and take out my recycling. So because I live in a flat, you have to actually walk the recycling bit and come back. And that way, by the time I've done that, my chicken will be pretty much cooked. So this is the thing, when you can do multiple things, multitask. When people say I don't have the time to meal prep, get your meal prep on the go and go and do something else. productivity hack 1-on-1. So I'm gonna go make meal 1 now, show you the meal 1 when it's put together, because I'm not gonna put it together because that'd be weird having like chicken in my cream of rice. Throw back to last prep when I had beef mince in my cream of rice. Oh, funny. But I'm gonna go have that now, and then it will just be cracking on with check-ins. I'm about, I don't know how far through I am, between a third and halfway through my check-ins, so still got quite a lot to do, but I love it, so it's not a chore, always a pleasure. Right, I'm waffling, so I'm gonna go make meal 1. I don't know how I've done it, but I've completely fucked up this, like the texture on this, it looks like porridge, doesn't it? It's all lumpy, and yeah, I'm not eating that. I'm gonna put that in the bin. When your carbs are low, you don't have time for this shit, so I'm just gonna put slightly less into another bowl, because I'm obviously eating a little bit with a spoon, and that's going straight in the fucking bin. This is the problem with the CSN cream of rice. The texture it's so hit and miss, like that is not good. So I've gone back to my trusty JP for white chocolate coconut, and hopefully round 2 tastes a little bit better, and well, not the taste, but the texture. Like, I'm just not eating that shit. Looks like fucking Oliver, you know, food glorious food, and they're eating that slop. Yeah, I'm not about that, that's going in the bin. That is more like it. That, it's not focusing because it's so steamy, but that is the, I don't know if you can hear me because I'm in my washing machine as well, but that is what we want. Thick AF, not like oats. Better. Check-ins are now all done. It is, the time is now 11:15. I'm now gonna go down to my little mini gym on site and get some steps. Actually, I've done a lot more steps than I thought I had. Positive, but I'm gonna go and do some steps on the treadmill. What else would you do? I'm on do my steps on the rower. And reply to all my clients. When I do my client check-in days, obviously I have a lot of check-ins to go through, but everyone replies to their check-in, which you'd expect. So then I have like feedback on the feedback to get back to, so I've just checked my messages now. It's like, whoa, I've got loads backed up. So I might as well, again, kill 2 birds with 1 stone and get some steps, because I've still got 6k to get. No, more than that, 6.4k to get over my day. I know I'm going up to as the layers, so that'll rack up like 3,000. I know I'm on a dog walk later, but still, it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm being productive in terms of taking off my steps, whilst also replying to my clients. So productivity gains 101. All of the hacks for you, all of them. So I'm gonna go do that now, and then by that point, it'll be near enough time before meal number 2. So I'll show you meal 2 when we have it. You know it's bad when you go to pick up a parcel that you know is coming, and there's also another few there that you're like, oh, one, I forgot about that one, that I'd even ordered that, which is this one, which is a couple of supplements that I've ordered. And then the other one, I genuinely do not have a bloody clue what this, I mean, actually, I thought I didn't have a clue what this was, but I've just seen, you know when it says it's from a certain place, but it's actually like, I'm guessing like a shipping unit or something used by a company. So I do know what this one is. This is my potential photo shoot outfit, which I'm not going to show you. I am going to be that twat that keeps it a secret. And then in here, we have got an extortionate amount of rider wear stuff, which some of it could be photo shoot outfits, some of it is just for the gym, and then some of it, I've got some more matching outfits for potentially summer, but more so probably when I go to Dubai later this year, because you need to have the matching rider wear outfits for when you're in Dubai, right? Essential. But I've done my steps now, and I'm really fucking hungry now, so I'm gonna go make meal number 2. I can't decide which of my next meals to have. Well, I'll make it now, sort these out, and then I'll show you meal number 2. So the next meal is 1 egg, 3 bacon, potatoes, and pak choy. I think that's how you say it. I don't know why this veg she's included, but it's quite nice. I've not drained it off properly, so now there's like a load of water on this. But to be honest, I'm actually pretty hungry, which is nice, to be fair. So I'm gonna enjoy this. And as you can see, it's not a very high amount of potatoes. It's just 100 grams, but it's the carbs, and I'm gonna dip them in my egg, and it tastes really good. So meal number 2. Meal 3, I had no idea how to present this and make it look good, but It is literally 2 corn cakes, chicken, spinach and baby corn. So a pretty low carb, low calorie meal. But I am actually feeling really hungry today, which is like the first time that I've actually kind of had that God, I am dieting hunger kind of feel, which is kind of nice to be fair. But yeah, I'm feeling it today. So I'm gonna sit down, enjoy this. Then I've got a client call and then I'm whizzing off home to go and see my dogs. So need to be quick. But I'm glad to be busy today because it's stopping me from actually experiencing the increased hunger. So it's not the same day at all. It is actually now the Saturday, the whatever the hell it is of 16th of April. Is it April? It's April. Which means we are exactly 4 weeks out today, which is crazy. So I didn't finish vlogging the day because I was very tired. It was a terrible excuse. But I had such a manic day on Thursday, like I literally just did not stop all freaking day, and I was like, I don't have the mental capacity to film right now. So I did make the effort to film my last 2 meals for you though. So my penultimate meal was whey, cream of rice and dark chocolate. So I broke that up into a mug cake and then the cream of rice and dark chocolate on its own, as I like to do, because I don't like having my whey on my cream of rice, either in it or as a sludge. I just don't. I'm weird. And then we had the oh, my battery's gonna die, bloody hell. I'm not too sure what we got to because I had to just charge it, and then I thought I'll just do a bit of work and come back. I think we got to my final meal on the rest day, which was my usual yogurt, whey, peanut butter and berries, but my cereal was taken out of that, so no Cocoa Pops, which was sad. Did I feel hungry on that rest day? Yeah, I did. But it was actually quite nice to feel that level of hunger, because at the moment my appetite is so up and down with my stomach. Like most of this week it's been off bloody again. Yesterday and today in particular have not been too pleasant. I'm not feeling 100%. I actually had to move my session yesterday because the thought of just feeling so bloated and just, I can't even describe it, just the way my stomach was just feeling so off. I just thought, I can't do a leg session, I can't put myself through it. But I think I could have a decent upper session, and I'd rather be able to have a decent session rather than just do a suboptimal leg day and just feel like shit. So feeling a bit rocky right now, I'm not going to lie, but I'm hoping that as the day goes on, I'm not planning on training till this afternoon anyway, I feel better enough and well enough to hit a leg session. But we'll see. But yeah, this week's been a bit of a weird one. Like I mentioned, I think at the start of the video, in terms of like changes and stuff, I thought we were just going into a reverse, which is what I talked about on the last videos. And then I got my feedback through on Tuesday, and basically my training day was staying the same, cardio the same, steps the same, but my rest day food got dropped. And it was like 20-25 grams of carbs. And I was like, I'm not complaining, because I'm happy to push on, because I know there is still quite a bit of body fat for me to lose, especially in my lower half. I'm holding a lot of body fat still down there. It's really weird. Like my upper half isn't too bad. I'm not far off. You know, would I be comfortable enough, near enough shooting? Pretty much now, near enough. Lower half, no. So I'm happy to push on, but I was just a bit confused. I was like, but I thought we were reversing. And she was like, we're just reversing on training days and not rest days because we still got the body fat to pull off. I was like, right. Okay, I'm confused. But you know, when you're at that point, it's like, right, we're near the end, just whatever, Trevor. Not really seen much change, to be fair though, this week. My body has not really changed in terms of how it looks. I mean, we've only really had one day of something being different, as in the change with the rest day food, because that was on Thursday, and then my next rest day, well, it could be today, but probably Monday. I'm hoping it's not today. I hope I feel better so I can go into the gym. Honestly, it's the most frustrating thing, and it's just frustrating because it feels like I'm not taken seriously with it. It just feels like everyone's just like, that's just IBS. It's just IBS, you'll be fine. It's like, it's not IBS, because I don't have a trigger. There are no obvious triggers. It just comes and it goes and it flares up, and it's disruptive of my life. So I'll be ringing the doctors on Tuesday and I'll be getting my bloody Karen on. God, you bet. Because there's got to be something else. There's got to be something else going on. If anyone watching this can resonate and has any idea what it could be, please let me know, because I'm really starting to get a bit frustrated. And the thing is, when I have these flare-ups like I'm having yesterday, it really worries me, because like, what if this happens on bloody photo shoot day and without going into bloody details, I'm on and off the toilet all day. I can't be doing that when I'm trying to have a photo shoot. How do I travel? I've got all this travel planned and all this travel I want to do. How the hell do I do that if I'm having this disruption with my stomach, which I just can't predict? So I obviously do have anxieties about that. It's then like, if I then have these flare-ups, am I going to be out training again? Am I going to be bloated on shoot day? Am I going to be, you know, it's just obviously it worries me about the shoot, but it also just worries me about just my quality of life, which is obviously the more important thing. Like little things like, if I was meant to, I'm going to see one of my friends next weekend. If I was going this weekend, I'd probably cancel, because I'm like, look, there's no way I can risk driving all the way to you. I just don't know what my body's going to do, and that's no way of living at all. You know, I'm happy to cut out food groups. I'm happy to do what is freaking necessary. I'm that kind of person. So just tell me what the fuck to do and I'll do it twice, kind of person, just to get the job done. I always have been and always will be, but no one seems to know what it is, and I kind of think people just don't take me seriously, which pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie, because it is very frustrating. But that is this week's vlog. I'm just going to leave it here. Just obviously done the full day of eating, a bit of a weekly roundup. We are 4 weeks away. Oh, I think today, because of how I'm feeling with my stomach, I just don't feel ready. I don't feel good enough to shoot, because I just feel, you just feel gross when your stomach's all off and you're all bloated. And I mean, you can't actually tell from, I actually don't. Yeah, it just feels bloated, just feels gross. I just, But anyhow, I'll leave it here. Love you and leave you. Hopefully I am back next week and I can say that it's been a better week all in all. But that is it for this week's vlog, guys. Over and out. Peace out. 4 weeks to go. Almost there. Will we make it? Who bloody knows? We will make it, but I'll see you at next week's vlog.